Welcome back to Houston Life, and welcome back to Houston Life. Leanne Schneider from Reliant. It's so good to have you in the studio with us to talk about a really cool new thing that Reliant is doing, Choose to Give. It's a great way to give back. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Yes, so we're super excited. Reliant's Choose to Give program is an easy way for our customers to help us donate back to important organizations in our community simply by signing up for an electricity plan. So the Reliant Choose to Give plan will give customers the option of picking which organization they'd like to support. And the first two organizations we have are American Heart Association and the March of Dimes. And what will happen is after they enroll, we'll do a $100 initial donation to the charity that they choose. And then what's really cool about this is there will be 5% of their annual energy usage charges will also go back to these organizations. So not only is there the upfront donation, there's a 5% ongoing donation back. And so what that does is just allows us to take all the great work we've done with these organizations and make it even more impactful and really help support their missions even more.
I love that so much. It's so easy too. I mean, I'm just thinking of all the times I got in trouble for leaving lights on around the house when I was a kid, and I'm like, now you don't have to feel so bad about it.
You could say, but I'm helping, Mom.
I'm helping.
Yeah.
I'm just flicking on a switch and I'm
right.
giving. Now, it's so great. I actually went out to the Texas Women's Hospital to see some of the work that March of Dimes is doing out there. And also, I just around the corner from there is the office of the American Heart Association. So I popped in there as well to take a look at some of the amazing work they do. I got to meet very cute baby Drew, who was graduating from the NICU, but it was really powerful to see the work that is done by Reliant to help support these two charities. Take a look.
Today we're actually at the Women's Hospital of Texas in the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, also known as the NICU. And here March of Dimes has a long-standing program for 15 years called our NICU Family Support Program. Through this, we support families, we educate them and empower them through their NICU journey. So sometimes babies are here for a few days, but sometimes they're here for weeks or even months. And so March of Dimes is through this program is there to just help them along the way.
Anything to kind of make the hospital experience a little bit more normal for all of our families.
It's been a blessing to have them in your corner. They was able to provide like mentors for me, like when I felt like I was almost breaking down. So just having that mentor and that support system, just to know that I'm not alone in this journey.
Reliant is a longtime partner of March of Dimes, and through the Choose to Give program and the generosity of Reliant and its customers, we've been able to have programs like this right here in Houston, the NICU Family Support Program. Not only do we have one here, we have 2 other sites, which is the most in the country. One thing also that Reliant helps us do is to fund research, to understand what are the critical issues that moms and babies are facing, and then also their support allows us to give away items, baby items, so diapers, wipes, essential items that some families just don't have access to.
How does it feel? This is the day he's coming home.
Ooh, glory. Ooh, glory. Like my nugget is coming home. He has 4 brothers. Just know we're gonna be locked up in the room and just snuggles and looking at each other. So I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Like, thank you, Jesus.
And just 10 minutes down the road is another nonprofit, the American Heart Association, who are also grateful to share a partnership with Reliant.
The American Heart Association has been around. We're about to celebrate our 100th birthday, and we have an amazing team here in Houston doing boots on the ground work. We couldn't do what we do without support from Reliant. They give us a tremendous amount of dollars that go into the work that we do, and the funding that they bring in through the partnership that we have with them goes to research. A lot of that stays right here in the Houston area. We're very proud to have one of the greatest research medical facilities in the world. Reliant is an amazing partner of ours. They help us reach over 1 million children through our Kids Heart Challenge program. They help us get directly into the schools and make sure that children are getting this education about heart health, making sure they're being active, eating healthy, taking that home to their parents and their families, and making sure that they're starting off with a healthy life from the beginning. We want to be a relentless force for longer, healthier lives, and we couldn't do that without Reliant. They show up for us all the time, and we need someone there for us and for the community.
Oh my gosh, it is just so amazing to see how Reliant is supporting these two great nonprofits. I mean, when you think about it with the American Heart Association, I mean, they're doing great work because heart disease is the #1 killer for both men and women in the United States.
It is, and everyone is, whether it's directly or indirectly, family member, friends, could be impacted by heart disease or has been. And so the research that goes into this, in addition to the very different programming, in addition to the Kids Heart Challenge, we've done CPR in the schools where, you know, it's learning life-saving skills for children as well, but the research is global and can help anybody and everybody at some point in their life.
Well, that's what, and I loved it because both of them, March of Dimes as well, was saying that, you know, Reliant has been really powerful in supporting the research, that, you know, funding research into taking care of families in the NICU as well.
Definitely, and again, the research helps prevent, hopefully, the issue that, you know, causes the, you know, early preterm birth. And we knew so many people in our own company who have been impacted. Even our president was impacted by preterm birth, and so it's really a cause that everybody can get behind. And again, whether it's you directly or somebody else in your family or friends, you probably know somebody who's had the services of the March of Dimes, whether directly or indirectly.
Which is amazing, and Reliant's been giving to both of those nonprofits for a while, but now you can do even more through the Choose to Give program.
That's right. So we've had legacy programs in place with both organizations starting as early as 2002. So through those, we've donated over $2 million across the two organizations. What's cool about this is this really helps our customers to get even more involved than they have been in the past, and it creates that residual ongoing donation of the annual energy usage charges, so we can help them, you know, improve and support their missions even more through this program. And again, it's as easy as signing up for the plan and flipping on a switch, and, you know, you're supporting both of these organizations.
I really love that. I mean, you're just using power, but then you're doing a good thing. And then, of course, you are going to be adding some more nonprofits as time goes on and allowing people to have a say in what nonprofits.
Yes, we are. We're so excited about this. These were the first two organizations, and again, anyone throughout the state could sign up for one of these plans because, again, it's universal. It helps everybody. We are going to be opening it up to new partners next year, and we're really excited because something we're going to do when we do that is allow customers to make recommendations for us to consider to add into the mix. So we really love the way this pulls in our partners, our customers, and the community at large together to help make the biggest impact for these organizations and for our communities at large.
That is so great. It was so awesome. And I really love to be able to go to both of those organizations and see the work they do. And meet baby Drew with his little NICU hat.
The graduation hat was adorable.
It was so beautiful. But yeah, amazing work happening in the community. So really awesome. Thank you so much, Leanne, for joining us. And you know what? If you want to do your bit, it's very easy. Flip on your light switch and sign up for one of Reliant's new Choose to Give electricity plans. You can support March of Dimes or the American Heart Association by doing that. And the easiest way to find out more is just to go online to reliant.com/choose-to-give, and you can also give them a call as well. The number is 1-866-222-7100. Really awesome stuff. How's that, guys? You can just leave your lights on and know you're doing a good thing.
All right. I like it.
Do that anyway.
I like it. And, yeah, and it's great to see Leanne Schneider in studio. They've been a partner of ours for many, many years, and they do great work in the community for sure.
Really cool.